All right, we just finished mile 1 of our hike today. We're in Portland, Oregon. Carrie wants to move here already.
I just want to move to anywhere in Oregon.
You look like you would fit it in Oregon because you're just like always wearing a beanie. It is kind of a nice break from LA's just like high-paced energy.
I do feel like most of the interactions we've had with people have been really great.
Here it's like people are chilling a little bit more, it feels like. Is it a giant slug?
You almost stepped on him. He's right
What?
there.
Oh, yeah. By the way, we drove the van here. So this is day 13 on the road. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks officially. And most of it, we've been sleeping in the van. Surprisingly comfortable. I think you look at the van and you go, oh, you have to kind of rough it out in there. You don't really. You have hot water, you have electricity, you have AC, you have heat. The toilet's kind of small and the shower's kind of small and it's part of one space and it's kind of tight in there, yes. But you still have a hot shower. You can't really complain when you have a hot shower.
It'd be nice if there was a little bit more like
Room to pass and
yeah.
everything. There's 2 times where I feel like it gets kind of tight in the van. There's kind of this main alleyway in the middle of the van, and whenever we're trying to pass each other to get from the front to the back or whatever, it's always a shuffle. The other example is the bed. So when Carrie is on the bunk bed, I have to like climb over her and it turns into like a Pilates exercise.
There were a few times where your knee was like this close to my face and I'm like, oh God.
The van can definitely be a bit tight, but in exchange you have the ultimate backyard. When we usually travel to Portland, we just fly in and then we're in Portland and then we go back home, right? On a plane. But when you're in the van, it literally took us 2 weeks to get here because every maybe 2 hours we're stopping somewhere and we just have like this new backyard that's like amazing. Look at that view. Oh my gosh. This is incredible.
Apparently there's birds that come all the way from Hawaii and China and Antarctica. And they all
What?
come to feed here because of the currents that bring the phytoplankton. But isn't that crazy that they travel this far? Like all these animals come here.
But every time we go through a city, I always just like imagine, it's like, what would I be like if I grew up here and I lived here? You know, and you just realize that it's like, oh, your life could have been completely different if you were born in this place.
Yeah, that's true.
I love the sign. If you walk your dog here, please clean up your dog. No one else wants to see your step in your laziness. It's just part of your responsibilities of dog ownership. And now it is officially 2 weeks on the road trip. And we'll be getting our first Amazon delivery. Hello, Peter. Score. So we got our Amazon packages, and the other thing that is kind of difficult on the road is laundry.
You definitely start wearing things multiple times. Like underwear, socks, that's non-negotiable. But shirts and pants, sometimes if you didn't sweat a bunch and just rewear it.
The type of laundry detergent we carry with us, check it out.
They're like sheets, laundry sheets.
Yeah, it looks like fabric softener, but it's not. It's actually detergent. So you throw one of these sheets in with a load, and then it's laundry detergent.
While we're waiting for the washer to finish, we're gonna go get some coffee and a spot for Jean to do some editing.
It's been very hard to be productive because everywhere you go, you're on like road trips. So it's like everything's distracting. Oh my God, there's a spider
Shut up,
in your hair. Right
shut
there.
up, get it out!
I will get it. Hold on, don't move.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Are you...
No, it's gone. It was a tiny spider. It was honestly the size of an ant. It was really small.
Ew.
But anyways. The Amazon package was for this iPad holder. So basically we have like our home theater, you know? You could just be in bed and watch Netflix just like that. If we're watching like a movie or something, I got this speaker right here. Overslept a little bit. It's easy to oversleep in this bed because Carrie got this like memory foam mattress topper thing on here, so it is really comfortable. I think we just have to start sleeping with this open so that this light wakes us up more. Whenever you get to somewhere after dark though, it's always fun to wake up and then be like, oh, look at this place I'm in. You know who loves van lifing? It's PETA.
She does. She loves it. Every time she sees you getting the van ready, she just jumps in. She's like, okay, where are we going?
So another day, another campsite.
Yeah, they're not used to this weather, so.
They're all wrapped up. Chicky, what do you think of today's campsite? Pretty good?
Yes, it's so nice.
We're kind of like all alone here.
Except for one person way on the other side of the camp.
We're headed over to Bend, Oregon, which is apparently a cool place to check out. So there, and also there's supposed to be some amazing mountain biking there. I've done more mountain biking on this trip than I think I've ever have in my entire life. So this is awesome.
That mountain bike had been sitting in our garage for months.
The van kind of forces us to get outside. So I feel like we've just been so much more active physically. So a lot of mountain biking, a lot of hiking, a lot of just outdoor nature stuff. We just went and checked out a bunch of waterfalls. Speaking of mountain bike riding, there is a trail nearby, so maybe we'll go do that and then go for some dinner. In what city are we nearby today?
We're in Hood River.
Hood River.
Which is right on the Columbia River Gorge.
You know, I kind of feel like mountain biking is kind of like the FPV drone of the cycling world. You know, it's like if road bikes were smooth and stable Mavics that have really good battery life and runs a long time and gets great footage and covers good distances. And then like FPV drones, it's like every second you're trying to dodge something, you know? I think that's why I'm attracted to mountain biking in particular. Hello, wife. I'm done. Ooh, that was fun. So much work to get to the top. And the ride down just like it ends so fast. Alright, so now we've made it to Bend, Oregon. It's kind of crazy when you're at a different city every day because it kind of gets hard to keep track.
Yeah, when we're moving every day.
So we've been on the road for over 2 weeks now, and I think the goal is to be out on the road for at least a month just to kind of see how we feel after just basically van lifing it for a month, you know, and then see if we want to maybe do it even longer or like part-time. Like, what if we're on the road a quarter or a third of the time? Because so far we really use the van for work, right? That's kind of like our primary purpose for getting the van in the first place, was like it's an excellent work vehicle, and anytime we're on location we're able to just use it as like a home base. We just did a shoot in Las Vegas a few weeks ago, and it was so nice to just have like this shelter while it's super hot outside. But this is kind of like the first time we're using it for an extended period of time, more for life and not for work. You getting homesick at all?
Not homesick in the ways that you think, I think. It's hard when we're moving every day to be able to kind of like settle in or like explore like the area.
Every day is like a new place, so it is a bit much. I think we are gonna stay here in Bend for at least a few days straight, which will be kind of nice to just kind of get familiar with the place before we move on. But you know, I think right now we're just trying to scout a lot of different places.
Gene's trying to drive and vlog at the same time.
That's why I got this thing right here, a cup holder mount, and I got a 1/4 up here. So my goal is to just have like a little camera here for when we want to vlog while driving, and just have it right there. I don't know, something I'm experimenting with. Tennis courts over there. Oh, we should have brought our tennis rackets. I've been telling Carrie I think we should get pickleball paddles. Many of you have recommended pickleball.
I don't want to play pickleball because I don't like the noise.
And welcome to my mobile office on wheels. So, you know, this is where I do my editing, and this is underneath the bed, basically. So, van, dog seat, bathroom, and then I'm back here. Carrie's doing a few things, so I'm just taking a second to just kind of edit this vlog together, and I'm trying to stay more consistent with the vlogs. But you know, like last month I had no time to vlog. I was just so crazy busy. Everything from the tripod launch to work stuff. In Vegas we won a bunch of money at the craps table, and then the next day immediately lost it. So you know, typical Vegas. And then even went to Hong Kong. So September was crazy. October we're kind of chilling out a little bit. You know, one of the things I learned is that you can't mentally be just like full throttle 100% of the time, or else you know, you blow up your engine. But yes, please do let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions on things to see while here in Bend or anywhere on the way back. We're kind of just gonna be making our way back to Los Angeles. Don't know which path we're taking just yet. Maybe through Utah and Arizona is kind of like what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. I'll do some research on the weather.
It is funny because the weather has been deciding where we go, because we look at the forecast, and that's actually why we're in Bend right now, because we saw that it's going to be raining along the coast, and our original plan was to go up to Seattle, just like all the way up the coast. But now we're in Bend and exploring new places. So
yeah, I wanted to do the Olympic Peninsula, but it was like rain every single day. And I know rain's pretty common up there, but it'll be nice to go when there's a chance of not rain.
Some comments from the last vlog. Since you're counting, I'm also on the More Carrie camp. I want More Carrie too, you know.
I'm gonna try, but I've been taking a lot of pictures of PETA while we've been on this trip. Look how cute PETA is in the fall colors. PETA's like a little model. She doesn't even try. She just, as soon as I'm taking pictures, she's like, okay.
I want to give Carrie like a real crash course on photography. You have an eye for it. Like, I feel like you'd be really good at it.
I feel like I would enjoy it. I'm just not like a go. Like, I like to like find, I was like, oh, I want to find this perfect shot and then like take my time.
Yeah, that's the
taking
best
it.
type of photographers. But yes, we want to read comments on the next video where it's going to give us a bunch of recommendations on things to see in Bend and places to stop by on the way back. So yeah, we'll keep a lookout for that, and we will check back in after a whole month of living out of the van, and we'll see how we feel then. Maybe we're going to be like, this is awesome, let's keep going. Or maybe we'll be like, I cannot wait to go back home.
Or maybe it'll just be a vlog of just me because you're dead on the side of the highway. A mountain biking accident.
Or Carrie murdered me, so, you know, send help. All right, that's it. Bye.